I mean, honestly, like Mijo was saying, like going to those practices, it's almost like going to an event because there'll be like just like a bunch of different crews. So I felt like just going to these events and our crew members had like little crushes on some of the girls there. So I was like, it was just like different than going to a big jam because it was more like kind of everyone knew each other. People had like their own little beefs going on, and I don't know. To me, like those practices and small jams just felt more genuine. Like the beef was more like people were for real gonna fight outside over not even b-boying. It was like random shit, like outside shit. Like so people were fighting. I don't know. Like those moments to me were even better than the big jams we go to, where it's just like big trophies and stuff. That just felt more real. I don't know. It just felt like we were there for. Mijo was like trying to talk to some girl or something. We're just like, I don't know. For me, there was one event. There was one jam where like, one of the sessions, Mijo was trying to ask this girl to prom. Remember me?
My God.
We're so young.
It was at City. I know it was at City Race City, and that was a long time ago. A long time ago. But yeah, I would say.
Hey, he asked me to be in this call, so.
Oh, hey, yo, kick him out. That's right. Nah, I would say like for my most memorable jams, like think of it, Alex said, the practices were there. The traveling ones, I feel like the traveling ones were the most memorable because we actually, you know, we used to drive 20 something hours just to get to Texas, you know. Sorry, my wife is trying to get in. Nah, like just 20 some hours to get to Florida, 20 some hours to get to Texas, and you know, packing like 7, 8 of us in a 4 like person car. You know, like just stacking up like that. I feel like with those areas, it was more raw. Like we had more motivation to be able to go and like we used to just pack up and leave. I would be like, hey, yo, there's this jam this Saturday, and it was Friday. We're like, well, we're gonna go, and then we packed up, like sitting on each other's laps, and man, we were some broke kids. Like I had like $100 in our pocket, and didn't care if the tire was gonna blow or the engine was gonna stop. He would get his oil changed and be like, all right, let's go, check the tire pressure. And
the car was all shaking.
Yeah, the wheel wouldn't even go past 60. It would be like 50. Yeah, like it was just insane. Like to be able to, as kids, to just go and take off. And I think those were the most memorable. Texas jams were always my favorite. Going out there, like the crazy moves, like just going at it with each other. And I have mad respect for Florida and Texas because those are the ones that we drove to. Ohio too, like the Civil Jam. When we never drove to California. That was a little out of our district, but that the Midwest was kind of like, you know, giving us kind of like something we wanted something more different. So the jams in Texas and Florida were the ones that we wanted, which was the East Coast, such as like Atlanta, Florida, Texas, New York, you know, things like that. So whatever jams that were there, we were there.
one of the first jams we went to was Scribble Jam. I feel like that was the one that we realized like, hey, we actually could win outside of Milwaukee and Chicago. And
there's always been a mystery about the drum. Stereo from its zone. Hello, friend. My name is Dino. La batería, ya.
I think after Scribble Jam, we just started, any jam we heard about, like Mijo said, we're like, all right, we're there. I think we can win this. And dude, we're like, I feel like we're on a roll, especially after Scribble Jam. We're just like, let's just go anywhere we can. If we can, let's go.
Yeah, and like real quick, like a lot of people would ask like for advice because once we started traveling, they started seeing us. A lot of people started to ask questions like, yo, like what? Like, how did you win that jam? You know, like, how can I do better? And I used to just tell them the same thing, like, dude, just go. Like, you have to go without the intentions of thinking you're gonna win. You know, like, if you're gonna lose, you're gonna come back with the motivation to go back even stronger. And a lot of people feel like that when they would go, like they had to win because, like I said, the majority of us were broke, and you wanted the money, you wanted the trophies, the plaques, to come back and be like, I'm the best, but you can't just go and then not expect to win or lose. You know, you have to go with the intentions of you're gonna lose.
Yeah, the first one we went to, we lost, but we made it all the way to like
the finals. Then
we lost, and we came back and won it like 6-7 times after that. Like,
yeah. And then it was Chicago that won in, then it was us that won in, and win again in Chicago win it. But with the first Scribble Jam that we went to, that's when we first battled Junkwood in the final. But they won it the year before that, so they didn't have to battle all over again. They were just sitting at the throne. So we had to battle all these crews, and then when it came down to the finals, they came out all refreshed and they were all tired and ready. All right, let's go. I mean, we still gave it to them hand in hand, but I mean, they ended up taking that win no matter what.
Yeah.
And sitting.
I mean, I feel like now everyone's kind of been, all the older hits moved on, like literally moved to different states. Like myself, I lived in Chicago for a few years. Mijo moved. Where I feel like we're in a stage where everything's kind of like rebuilding in a way. But even with COVID hits, like you could tell like a lot of people were in it for jams or so a lot of those people started slowing down. I've been trying to open sessions. Honestly, I don't even battle anymore or anything, but like breaking and practicing with like new people, like it's just like very motivational for me for like every other aspect of my life, like my art, my family, just mental. Like I used to feel like I need it sometimes, and but yeah, at the moment I feel like our scene it diminished a ton, but I feel like we slowly gotta, now that stuff reopened, you will start to see more of the people that are in it for the jams and are in it for just the individuals, like where crews are not as strong of an element as they were before. But in a way, I'm trying to bring that back where I'm like, I hold the sessions, I try to get like the new heads in there. I try to be motivational to all the younger heads, and show the importance of what the crew is, right? Because I feel like now it's not just about, I guess, like traveling and battling. It's more about that, just motivating each other and like working together that could even elevate just one person at a time or whatever. But yeah, I mean, at that point, our scene is nowhere near to where it was before, but I mean, hopefully it won't ever die.
Yeah. I would say that the Milwaukee scene has completely dropped. I feel the only crews that were actually doing something that actually were elevating were, you know, even our crew was a little slow too. We ended up getting some new techs in, and those, if anything, those are the guys that are motivating Alex and I to continue on, you know, even though we're getting older and we have families and stuff. But with them, you know, they're like, you see them do some stuff and they kind of just like revive like that spark, like that young spark like that we used to have. And then with the other crews like Plan 19 and Gravity Benders, you know, Madison, you know, they have like a bunch of crews out there too. And it just kind of slowed down, like Alex said, like with the whole COVID. Everybody was just at home. Nobody, you know, was, I mean, there's probably was people practicing. I didn't really see it all. You know, a lot of people like to use the camera a lot now where I'm at a practice on the camera. I'm going to show them practicing, but it kind of was like non-existent during the whole COVID thing. People started gaining weight. People just kind of just lost hope. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much for the Milwaukee scene. I think it's completely, like right now, like I don't live in Milwaukee. I live in Chicago right now. But from what Alex, you know, he's always like, hey, don't forget Wednesday practice, Friday practice. And whenever I'm out there, I try to go out there and practice them as much as I can. But yeah, I think that the scene kind of really went down. And I feel like right now Alex is holding it down by keeping the practices going. And the young guns are still coming. So that's good.
For more quality content from Beyond the Cypher with Illskillz, don't forget to press the like and subscribe buttons. Also, feel free to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Beyond the Cypher. Let us know how we're doing down in the comment section. And to make sure you don't miss anything from the channel, smash that notification bell. We appreciate the love and support. Peace. Into the next episode.